Danny Healy-Rae, and Danny's on the line. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, Ray.
Tell us what happened in Kerry County Council.
Well, I suppose, Ray, to try to go as briefly as I can, I put out a notice for Kerry County Council, a notice of motion to ask the members of Kerry County Council to support my motion to ask the Minister for Justice to give discretion, or to consider giving discretion to the local Gardaí and the local superintendent to issue permits with an increased to allow the drivers or people in these isolated areas to drive, after having 2 or 3 points the very most, to drive home on very minor rural roads where the speed you couldn't do any more than 30 miles an hour. You wouldn't be travelling on national roads, only minor roads, maybe 4 or 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles.
Danny, I have to stop you there. Because I'm getting a headache. Where have you been for the last 8 or 9 years? Where have you been as the country talked about road safety? Where have you been as we frantically attempted to reduce the amount of carnage on our roads, where a definite link between drinking and driving and road fatality was made by everybody? Where have you been through all of that?
Well, you'd have to come down here and I'd take you around and I'd show you where I'm talking about and where I am and not where I've been. And the roads that I'm talking about, there was never a fatality, there was never anyone seriously injured, there was never anyone injured at all, because you couldn't be doing 25 or 30 miles an hour.
Danny, that may be the case, but you should know as a county councillor that it's a ridiculous, ludicrous idea that somebody would be permitted to drink and drive, but if it ever did happen, well then everybody would want to do it, and then sure, let's issue permits for speeding, to people who want to get home in a hurry because they have 3 kids and they've missed them all day. Let's issue a permit for that. Let's issue a permit for a man to beat the head off another man because he's made eyes at his girlfriend or his wife. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. No, I haven't. I know exactly what you're talking about. The other problem with Danny as well is that you've been funded by people in Kerry who had to pay up €100 of a household charge. They're funding Kerry County Council for you to come up with harebrained ideas like this and waste everybody's time. I have to say goodbye. This is my show. Good luck. Good morning.
2 little boys had 2 little toys.